Hi everyone and welcome to another Zombie Foot Gaming unboxing video. Today we have a special edition box from the amazing people over at Nerdblock. They've teamed up with ReedPOP to bring us a special edition Chicago convention box. So anyone that wasn't able to actually go there in person can feel like they've been there. This, for everyone that's in the UK, is not a cheap box. They have these special editions. There's been a few, and we've also got the Vinyl Palooza one that's coming out very soon, but more about that later. With shipping and imports, this is close to £40, so you're talking about 65 US, which is pretty steep. However, I have been assured by the good people at Nerdblock that it's well worth it. And to be honest with you, very rarely have I been let down by them. So, we'll crack on straight away. This mini bug about the actual box itself, as you can see, it's really cool. They spend a lot of time putting stuff on these boxes, and I know it's not themselves. However, when it comes to shipping and they stick anti-tamper tape all over it, it just ruins the box. So it's a bit defeatist, shall we say. As someone who enjoys their boxes, as you can see behind me, there's a lot of Loot Crate and other unboxing company boxes. They spend a lot of time and effort in designing them, getting artists in, so on and so forth. Put it in a bag. That's all you got to do. Anyway, I digress. Wow. Okay, so there's apparently supposed to be 8 from remembering their information. And I can already see some amazing stuff, but I'll start just from here. So we will start off with a minifigure. It's a DC minifigure. Again, we have the Wheel of Wonder, which isn't going to work on that. So, let's do it really quickly because, you know what? It's just a box, who cares? So these are minifigures. You can collect them all, although I will show that really quickly. So you have the Joker, Batman with wings, the Flash, Harley Quinn, Bane, a Batman on a stand, which looks really cool, Superman, and the Catwoman. So, let's get into it. I've had a lot of trouble unboxing things recently, simply because I've either forgotten my knife, which we have today, or I've just acted like a complete idiot. So, let's fast forward, and once I've... Wow, okay, so we've got Harley Quinn. Let's show on here very quickly, and let me put her on the plinth so we can give her a spin around the block. Sounds really wrong, doesn't it? No, she's vibrating. So let's pop this in her back and pop her on a plinth. I really like this. I've not seen these before, to be honest with you. Although there's more and more figures coming out day by day, and especially with everything that's going on. Although this is obviously... This is the more cartoonish Harley Quinn rather than the Suicide Squad variant. So there we are on the Wheel of Wonder, and we'll give her a little spinaroo so you can see what she's all about. It's really cool. I like that a lot. There you go. There's next to my enormous melon of a head. There you go. So that's the first one away. So impressed already. Really like that, and I've not seen that at all over in the UK, so obviously that's a good thing. Right, next up we have something from the AMC series, The Walking Dead. We have a Lanyard, which seems to be a complete staple when it comes to any sort of Comicon these days. So we're going to pop it on the wheel. Again, this is not Wheel of Wonder friendly, so you know what? Yeah, whatever. So we have, it looks like a picture of a zombie, in case you couldn't read and couldn't tell what it was actually about. But it's well made, as they usually are. So you can keep your stuff attached to it, work ID or whatever you want to attach to it, keys or whatever. It's got a quick release tog on it as well, which is always fun. Shall I keep that? Yeah, I'll keep it on. We'll keep on cruising. I'll go to the T-shirt now, because the T-shirt is a cool T-shirt. It's from the Marvel superhero franchise-ish, because we don't know what's happening with it. Starring Paul Rudd from last year. That's Antman. Really enjoyed it. It was a really good movie, and I love the T-shirt. So let's, do you know what? Let's should we? That never gets old. There you go. So that's what it looks like. So you've got the Nice Antman t-shirt. I'll keep that on. So let's get to the next. Should we do the... Yeah, let's do the pop vinyl, shall we? So this... Wow. Okay, well it's Deadpool, but it's not a Deadpool I've seen before. So it must be... It looks like it's a special edition. So it's Deadpool, obviously from the movie, Ryan Reynolds. All good stuff, fantastic film. But it's got all different variants. Let me spin it around to the side. So you've got the Deadpool, obviously knowing how funny and how much they take the piss, for want of a better word, out of themselves. So you've got bath time Deadpool with a shower cap on. You've got chef, you've got cowboy, you've got pirate. Well, this is just standard Deadpool with 2 swords, which is not one I've never seen that one. And we've got a few. We've got an unmasked Deadpool, and there's you get Deadpool with pretty much everything these days. So I'm really, really impressed with that. But enough with the. Shall we? It's a special. I don't care about that. They're meant to be looked at, not kept within their prison. So let's get rid of that. Okay, so it's a bobblehead as per the Marvel. I don't know whether it's a terms and conditions that they've put in with it. Let me get rid of the rubbish. But I should look into that. But this is Deadpool in all his glory, and I'm actually loving that. Really love that. That's going to go really... Should I put him up there now? I'll put him next to my Deadpool mini scene. There we go. So again, really, really impressed so far with the quality of the stuff. Now it looks like we've got a mug in here, which is something they did promise, or they wouldn't tell me what it was. It's in a nice little plastic wrapper. Actually no, I'm going to be taking out the wrapper first. So it's Marvel again. Okay, so it's a no fear. Wow, okay. Wow, okay, so it's a heat changing mug. So, hang on, let's put it on there in the, have a looky. Heat changing mug. So actually, do you know what, should we get some hot water and see it? Let's take it out first. That's a really slick mug actually. So let's show it here. And let me go and get some. So I've returned. So this is what happens when you add some heat to the mug. Pop it over there. Let's see how quickly this kind of takes effect. Nothing happened. Oh no, it's starting to happen. Let me get you around to there. How cool is that? That is super, super cool. I am loving that. That's amazing. I'm not sure what that's from. No fear, is that? I'm going to have to look into that and see what that's from. It looks like Venom, but I can't be sure. And I don't want to be inaccurate, so we'll pop it up there what the actual thing is. But that's super, super good. Right, let's get this crap out of the way. Now it looks like we've got a comic book as... Oh, wow! Right, anyone that knows Marvel, or DC for that matter, there's the whole multiverse theory. So it was originally thought of, obviously, to give franchises a bit more scope of bringing characters back and how they went about things. But then they've done some complete role reversals, and this is a first... So this is copy number 1, and this is Spider-Gwen. Obviously Gwen being Peter Parker, who is Spider-Man's love interest. So this shows her as... Let's pop it on there actually, so you can get a good look at that. So this shows you who or what happens when all the genders are reversed. It's really well drawn. As you can see on there, pop it down there as well so you can get a better look at it. Really, really, really well drawn. And it's called The Manjanes, by the looks of it. But I'll enjoy reading that. I do actually like reading my comics still, even at 35. So we'll get a lot of good out of that, I promise you. But that's really cool. So that's something to keep, and obviously it comes in your little plastic wallet, as do all comic books should be. Read them or look after them. If you want to do things like that, buy 2 copies, enjoy one and pass one on, give it away. So yeah, that's... Let me try and spin it. Is it... It's not worthwhile. I'm being an idiot, sorry, apologies. I'm high on barbecue from last night. So yeah, that's really cool. It looks like there's one more thing left in this box, and it looks like it's something signed. So, because it's got... Let me show you the back first. Oh, there is some more stuff, and we'll get to the other... Wow, okay, so we've got Certificate of Authenticity, which is always a sign of something that's quite cool, and it freaking well is, because it is a picture of Orlando Bloom. Let me get it out actually so you don't get the reflective of the actual plastic, but it's a proper photo and it is properly signed by Orlando Bloom. But that is him obviously in his role as Legolas from the Lord of the Rings 2003, I think. Peter Jackson, J.R. Tolkien. That is amazing. Let's put this down here so you can get a proper look at it. But that is literally what you would go... If no one's ever been to Comicon, you usually have special guests. Anyone from kind of like Stan Lee, Kevin Smith, various guests, people that have appeared in things like Firefly, anything to do with sci-fi and the comic book industry. And obviously Orlando Bloom was someone there, and that's properly signed. So that is actually something that's really investable. That's obviously there was 2,000 of these boxes, but that's still pretty damn good. It's something that Orlando Bloom's touched. I'm sure there's a lot of Lord of the Rings freaks that are out there that would love to sniff it. Right, let's see what else. We've got a few other things in here, actually. I didn't realise there was some other stuff in here. So we've got Attack of the Titan patch, which is actually... That's really cool. Let me pop it on there so you can get a better look at it. But I'm really impressed with this box. There you go. So that's something on there. And we've also got a Harlequin decal. So we've got a vinyl sticker. So that's the second, obviously, Harlequin thing that we've had in the box. Obviously, with Suicide Squad coming out, you wouldn't expect anything less, to be honest with you. But really, really impressed with everything that you've got. So obviously, there's some things that we get. It shows you what's coming up with the next Nerdblock. So we have a little Attack of the Titan, which obviously that has something to do with. But it also has Batman and some Star Wars stuff going to be included in the next box as well, which I'm really looking forward to. We will have that on our unboxing videos, no doubt. This obviously shows you who was at the Comic-Con in Chicago. So if you were actually lucky enough to be there, it was, March 18th to 20th this year. People that attended, we had John Cusack from High Fidelity, Greg Capullo from the Batman franchise, Scott Snyder from Batman. We also had Melissa Benoist, or Benoist even. So I got into wrestling mode for a second. No, Melissa Benoist, who's Supergirl. And then we have, which is fantastic, and not enough collectible boxes do this, but they actually give you cue cards on what each thing was. So there are a few variants. So not everyone, some people would have got different lanyards. They had Ghostbuster ones from the look of it. We had Celebrity Autograph. I think everyone got Orlando Bloom, but they were different Orlando Bloom pictures. So I got a really good one being Legolas. And I think that's the only other variant there was. Oh, there was some other, it looks like the Incredible Hulk or Captain America with the heat changing mugs as well. But apart from that, everyone pretty much gets exactly the same. So that's it. That's the special edition box from Nerdblock in association with ReedPOP and obviously the Chicago Comic-Con. We will have another one coming very, very soon, but we do so many unboxing videos here at Zombiefoot Gaming. It won't be long until the next one. But give us a thumbs up if you really enjoyed it. Thumbs down if you didn't, that's fine. Make sure you subscribe. We'll catch you on the next video. Until then, I'm Jay. See you later.